I just picked this bike up yesterday, and as you can see, the chain here is very dirty and greasy. And one of the first things I always do when I get a new bike to work on is I go ahead and clean the drivetrain, especially the chain, because it's just not fun working on a dirty, greasy bike and getting grease all over. So I go ahead and clean the chain. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, to clean the chain, I'm going to use my Park Tool Cyclone train scrubber. It's a CM5, and I love this tool. It makes cleaning a chain just so easy. Some people talk about taking the chains off, in which case you're going to have to break the chain and then use like a master link of some sort. But I like cleaning it with the chain on the bike. And this allows me to do it, and I can clean it as often as I want without having to really mess with it. So you just open it up like that, these little clips there, and then it comes with like a little bottle of degreaser that you put in there, and it's a small bottle, and you use that up, and you can go buy more of that stuff. It's Park Tool brand, and it's like $10 for a little bottle, and you can go through that pretty quickly. And what I like to use is I'll go to like Home Depot and I'll buy like this heavy duty citrus degreaser. They sell it in like a big gallon bottle like this for about, I think, $11. They have smaller spray bottles that you can buy for a few bucks. Something I use for degreasing a lot of the bike parts is this. It's oxygen, awesome oxygen orange stuff. I buy this at the dollar store. So this whole bottle's 32 ounces. I bought this for $1. I haven't tried this in the chain scrubber yet, but I don't see why this wouldn't work. But I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the citrus degreaser that I've used before. It's tried and true. And so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and you just pour this in here. And there's a little fill line here, so you just fill it up right that line there, and put this on the way here, and I'll clamp this onto the chain. And this is real easy. You just take this and you snap it onto the chain here, and this will grab like the little teeth right in there. There's teeth in there. Grab the chain and just take the top part here, snap the two ends on. Then from here, just go ahead and turn this in the reverse direction. So meanwhile, this is the little brushes in there are scrubbing the chain, and it's taking the little citrus degreaser, and there's a little sponge over on this side over here that helps it from just going all over the place. You're still going to splatter, so you're not going to do this on your living room carpet. Just go ahead and turn this about 20-30 times. Oh, and the chain came off there. That's no big deal, because that happens. Yep. Get that in there. Okay. So one thing, this also acts as sort of a derailleur, so if you kind of like are moving this back and forth a little bit, it'll change gears over in the cog. So that's one thing. Try to be a little bit careful. Go ahead and turn this. And then after you do it so much, I just pop this off, and you see how black that stuff is in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this. One of the neat features of the chain scrubber is at the bottom here, there's like a little magnet. And so what happens is, as you're cleaning the chain, all the little metal particles go down and stick to the bottom where the magnet is, and so it keeps them from going right back into the chain. So that, I like that feature. So it definitely helps increase the life of your chain. Now I got a rag here. What I'm going to do is go ahead and just clean the whole chain here again, and continue just to run this through and kind of try to dry all the degreaser off the chain. This is always fun to do because we're going to try to grab the rag. Use an old rag that you wouldn't mind throwing away, because this be very greasy. And switch to another spot there. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and lube the chain. And what I like to use is this little stuff here called Finish Line Dry Teflon Bike Lube. I've had really good luck with it. I like it. This bottle here costs about 10 bucks for, what is it, a 4-ounce bottle. You can also get stuff like this. It's a spray-on chain lube. I don't like the spray-on chain lubes. It's a lot faster. You spray right all on, but then your chain gets all greasy. It picks up dirt, and then it's looking disgusting as it is. So what I like is this dry Teflon bike lube. And how you use this: first, you just shake it up, get the stuff all mixed up in there. Then I'm going to put it on, drop 1 drop per link, like right where the rivet is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a black indelible ink pen, mark on here, just mark one of the links, so I know where I started at. Then let's go ahead and take this, and I'm just going to take 1 drop per link. So just, and feel free to post in the comments about how I'm doing it all wrong and I'm wasting a lot of time, and how your method is better and soaking the chain in kerosene and or automotive oil or whatever. Go ahead, feel free to go ahead and post in the comments about how my method sucks, but I've been doing this for years and I like it, and it works really well, and my chains generally last a very long time. And that's with a lot of miles on them, a lot of training and triathlon and mountain bike racing. So feel free to tell me how I'm doing it all wrong, and I'll be happy to read your comments and promptly ignore them. And continue doing it just the way I'm doing it right now. Okay, when you get back to where you started, there's a little black mark right there. Now you just go ahead, run the chain around, and get the lube all worked into the links. Then go ahead, take your rag again, and we'll go ahead and wipe off the excess. Because the main lube where we want is inside in these little bearings in there where the rivets are, and that's where we want the lube. And the lube soaks in, and you got the Teflon in there, and it coats the parts, and then you end up with a very nicely lubed chain. So anyway, that's how I do it. Feel free to go ahead and do it however you like to do it, but this is how I do it. I hope this helps.